Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne, and I don't know if anybody's even going to show up tonight, but either way, that's okay because y'all can watch it in recorded land. And normally, the way it is now, YouTube for some reason is not pushing me out until like 24 hours later. Welcome, welcome, my friend Dory. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Dory. I guess they must have pushed me out. How are you doing, Dory? How are you doing? You know what? I'm just coming on for a little bit. It's late and I'm a bit tired. I had a full workout today and I ran in the rain and it was just a busy, busy but good and productive day. And so I'm winding down and I haven't been on very much. And so I'm like, you know what? I need to get on here. So here I am. Welcome Aparecidia Andredo and welcome Adam M. ADMP, Nida, Quitelang, and Raisa. Welcome, welcome. Let me give you all blue wrenches if I have not given. Let's see here. And so, yeah, I want to get back on schedule with my live streams. So today I came on, I was late. It was like 3:30 and I came on just for a little bit. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to try, even though it's later than usual. I thought I'm still going to try to come on tonight for a few minutes and just so that I can kind of get back in the groove because I've been out of the groove of doing live streams. So I'm trying to get back. So how are y'all doing? We have Reza, we have Apar Asida, we have Nida, we have AGMP, my friend, and we have my friend Dory. How are you doing, Dory? And how are the kitties? How are your kittens? Dory, would you like to come up with me? If you would, I will bring you up. Just let me know, and I'll drop the link. And so yeah. I thought, I need to get back into this. And my husband and I, we spend some time together before he goes to bed. He goes to bed before I do because I'm the late one. He's the early riser. Hey, Marilyn, welcome, welcome. Thank you, my friend. Let me give you a blue wrench, which I did. So my husband just went to bed. My three kids, none of them are in bed, so they may be asking me like, hey, Mom, where's the pizza? Which is a whole nother story about this evening. We ended up with three huge pizzas. And so my kids love pizza. I'm vegan. I'm really, really getting back. Okay, Jory, let me just drop it. I'm going to drop it, Jory. There you go. And did it go in, Jory? Yeah, it did. And so tonight, what happened was I was on my way to the gym and my husband said, well, let's get pizza. And I said, okay, I'll go with you to get pizza. And then, so long story short, even though I did my full run, I didn't get to the gym. So I'm going to make it a full workout tomorrow. Welcome, Judah. Welcome, and Menu. Welcome, welcome. And I'm going to bring up Dory here, my friend Dory. Hey, Dory. Hey. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah. What's up with you? What's going on?
These kittens have been a little story. Well, the cat is not really my cat. It's a feral cat that
Yes.
my roommate adopted, and that cat is in love with him. She
Well,
hates
that's good.
me. She hates me, but I'm the caretaker in the family, so
Yes.
So
Right.
anyway, so he goes to work, he does whatever. Then a couple of days ago, he's like, "So how are they doing? Are their eyes open?" I said, "You want to come and see them?" So went through my room, looked at them in the box. I said, "Let's see if we can determine the sex." So turn them all over. This cat has had a litter before, and I had no problem telling what sex the kittens were. But this
Mm-hmm.
time, I looked at them all and I went, "There's five of them." I went, "Well, either they're all boys or all girls." I'm figuring girls.
Well, that's a good deduction. That's a good deduction.
They all look the same. I'm kind of thinking they're all girls. So fine. So now he had picked up the kittens before, and she had no problem with it. But of course, I picked them up, and now it's a big deal to her.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
anyway, I knew she was going to be kind of pissed at me for doing that, but I had cooked a pork roast, so I cut her up a nice, delicious meal of pork and drippings for her. Put them all in, because normally I feed her outside my door, so she has to
Mm-hmm,
come and get the food. But this time, this was just for her, not any of the other cats that wander the neighborhood. So I
mm-hmm,
made this
mm-hmm.
little special dish for her, and I put it on the chair, and she jumped up and she ate that, and then she lay down beside the box, not in the box with the kittens, but beside the box, like, oh, I'm just gonna chill here for a bit. And
Yes.
I'm up usually pretty late. So before I go to bed, I check and see how they are. And I looked in and there they were. She was in there with them. She was fine. I go to
Mm-hmm.
bed. I get up in the morning, and this is the last time I was on with you. I get up in the morning and I see her walking back and forth through the backyard, but by
Mm-hmm.
herself, right? And I'm like, what is going on with her? What's she doing? And so eventually I decide to go check on the kittens. And while everyone was sleeping, she moved them. So they
Ah.
were all gone, right? So I'm like, oh, great. Darren's going to be so mad at me. It's going to be my fault. But, even if I'd seen her do it, I wouldn't have stopped her because, I'm not ruling
Right,
her.
her babies, right,
Yeah, those
right.
are her children.
Yeah.
So,
You know how we are as mothers, right?
right? I
I
know.
think,
I had four
yeah,
kids. I know
yeah,
exactly how she would feel. I mean, I already just touched each one of them, and she's pissed.
yeah,
I could tell. She was so mad she moved them. She's no, ain't happening
yeah,
again, not never.
yeah.
So
They're very protective. Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, I waited until the afternoon, and I looked
Mhm.
around. I couldn't find him, and so I called Darren at work, and he's like, "So what's up?" I said, "Did you see your cat this morning?" And he says, "Yeah, I did." I said, "Well, did you see any kittens with her?" He's like, "No, but I was working on my tire and I heard these noises." I said,
Mhm.
"Oh, so they're
Mhm.
somewhere in the front where the cars are." So she moved
Mhm.
to where his car was.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
so she can keep an
Wow.
eye on him because she's in love with him. I don't know what the attraction is, but she thinks he's great. So
Well,
so
that sounds all wonderful. It does. I want to say welcome to everyone in the stream. I know I missed your name because I don't like to interrupt anyone that's talking. And we have Alan DeMan, we have Nita, we have Ralph, we have Jeb Hauer, we have Duda, we have Alan again, we have Iray, we have Apar Isida, and anyone else I missed. Welcome, welcome here. Cool Daddy is here. Welcome, welcome. And you're all very welcome to connect with each other. I know, and AGT, my friend, wonderful, wonderful to see you. AGT has a wonderful channel, everybody. If you want to grow your channel, go to AGVTV. She is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. She's a wonderful hostess, and you will love, love, love her channel. So go to AGTV or AGV TV. You will just really love her channel and you will grow, grow, grow. Okay. And thank you, AGV. I don't think you've ever been on one of my live streams before. And I haven't been on for a few days because I've been so busy. But I'm always on yours. I'm always on yours. And you have a wonderful live stream. So everyone, please connect with AGV TV. Thank you. You know, today was a busy day because I was on my way to the gym. I ended up doing a 5 mile run, which I do every day, but I got in the rain. And, I got caught out in the rain. 2.5 miles out, but I got home, and then tonight my husband wanted to go get pizza. Well, we have this wonderful, wonderful grocery store that gives you super large pizza. They bake them in front of you, so you have to wait. They bake them, and anything you want on them. and it's always the same price, $7.99 on Monday nights. And I mean, these are like $30 pizzas. So we got three of them.
Like I love the Costco pizzas that they make.
I've never been to Costco for pizza.
Oh, well, you don't have to be a member to buy their pizza, but they do the
Uh-huh.
same thing, and they have giant pizza ovens, and they just keep them going.
Yeah, they
I think
bake them
they're
here
$10.
separately here, and it was wonderful. My kids love pizza. I'm vegan, so I really stay away from any kind of meat, and I don't like a lot of. I don't like dairy, so it's really hard, for me to go out to eat, but because I cook for myself. But
Right.
I did have a bite of pizza.
They have just plain cheese pizza there, but it's every day. So if you go, you can go into their. I don't know how much it is now, but also if you want to get it's a Hebrew National all beef hot dog or a Polish uh, bratwurst or whatever. It's for $2 to get a drink and a hot
Kielbasa,
dog.
Polish kielbasa.
Yeah, something
I'm
like that.
Polish. I'm
I don't
Polish.
eat that kind. I only eat the beef ones. But
Yes, a little known fact. I'm Polish. I'm American, but I'm Polish. From
right.
Polish family background. So yeah, Polish kielbasa.
Yeah, my grandmother on that my mother's side is from there, but they're fundamental Christians and they follow the Old Testament. So they eat like Jewish people do. All it has to be kosher, everything
Yes.
kosher. So no pork and any of that. So I wasn't
Mhm.
raised eating pork. I eat it now, but we didn't
Well,
eat
I
it.
just stay completely away from all meat, and I try to stay away from dairy. Now, I'm not saying that I don't now and then have some. If we're out and about or it's a special occasion, I may, but as a daily level, I try to stay away from it.
Right.
I'm
I
very
don't eat it. I don't eat much of that either, except I do keto. So I can't eat the pizza because of the bread.
yes, yes. I'll be 64 next month, and I know you're going to be 65, and
In a
I
few
find it,
days.
huh?
In a few days.
Oh my goodness. Well, you'll have to come. We'll have to do a live stream, and I'll sing you happy birthday. Okay,
It's 6 days on the 9th.
on the 9th. Okay,
Yeah.
wow, it's coming. Well, the way I look at it is I'm getting really, really very tight with what I eat now because I want to eat only healthy and I want to be really super good to my body. And I want to thank you, Wild Style. Thank you, my friend. I want to be really, really super good with everything I do and taking care of who I am. Because you know what? We're going to, people at our age break down physically a lot. And
Yeah.
so I want to stay healthy and fit and I want to stay, active forever.
Yeah. If I eat any kind of bread on a regular basis, my blood pressure does go up. So that's why I stay as much as I can on the keto style. And so the starches that I'm going to eat are going to be more like potatoes or things that are not sugary
Now,
or flour.
Joy, you can go vegan and be, still on keto. There's a
Yeah, I
vegan.
know. Then I'd have to eat a whole bunch of nuts, and that and then that would mess with my IBF.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you don't want to do that.
No, that's not fun.
I never recommend anything to anybody because everyone is different and everyone's lifestyle is different and they have different issues and different, attributes. But, for me, vegan, vegetarian works. And I just really, I make sure that I take care of my body and I make sure that I take care of, everything about myself.
Yeah, if I had my way, I think I'd predominantly eat hard-boiled eggs and cottage cheese as my proteins.
Yes,
But
yes,
it gets boring though. So,
yes.
I'll eat other things.
Well, I think it's just, you have to really, really um, just just take care of your body. And so you have to determine what is the best foods for your body. I know for me, I know what works and I know what doesn't work. A week ago, I had some hydrogenated oil. And so I did a video on how it affected me. I
It's so
don't
bad
eat,
for you.
yeah, I don't eat hydrogenated oil. I either use olive oil, coconut oil, um,
Avocado oil is good.
I do. I do. Hey, Mr. Positive. Hey, welcome, welcome. I do not.
Or if you're like me, you can use bacon fat.
Yes, I just everything has to be natural for me. I do not do hydrogenated because I went to bed that night and I ached all over. I
I
just ached.
actually I actually started making my own bacon when I started this diet.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
So
how did you do that?
well, you get the slab of bacon with the fat on it. I go to the Mexican market for it because it's very
Mhm.
inexpensive. And then I have all this Himalayan pink salt, and you just coat it and put it in the fridge on a rack and let it cure,
Yes.
and just let
Yes.
it cure for a couple of weeks, and then just slice
Mhm.
it really thin. And then I
Mhm.
cook it all at once and put it all in the freezer,
Yes.
so it doesn't go bad. But yeah, you
Yeah.
just completely coat it with salt.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
pretty much it.
Well, just take care of your body. And, my channel is all about living your best life. And, in order to live your best life, you want to feel good physically. Because if you don't feel good physically, it's going to be very challenging to enjoy the rest of your life. And
Right.
so you want to feel your best you can. Everyone has their challenges, including physically. And yet we have to make the most of what we've got.
Yeah, well, since I put the cat outside, I can breathe. My lungs are back. I'm fine that way.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too hurt when she took all the kittens to the front. And do you know where she put them? Because
Well,
I called him and he's like, "Oh, I'll check when I get home," because he heard something. And I guess he checked and then he doesn't call me back. So I waited another 2 days. I'm like, I saw him outside the window. I knocked on the window. I said, where are they? And he goes, yeah, I said, are they right there? Because he has this hose connected and the hose is kind of leaky. So it's like a fresh water source for her
mhm,
because
mhm,
it's constantly leaking. And he said, yeah,
mhm.
she put him in there's a little bush that's growing around the hose reservoir. She dumped them all in this little tiny reservoir I'm sure they're all squished in there. And
Mhm,
I said, are
mhm,
they walking around yet? He goes, no, they're just in there. So she's a control freak, that crazy cat. So in
mhm,
a couple of
mhm,
days, I'll go out there and I'll film him again. I don't want to piss her off too much, you know.
mhm,
So
mhm.
I will go back out there and do a little filming. Because even when I was talking to him through the window, she started pacing back and forth and getting pissed off at me for talking.
Oh,
And I was like, "Do you want me to bring the food out there for?" He goes, "No, no, keep it back there." He doesn't
mhm,
want to feed them or anything. It's what I love, but I have to do all the work.
mhm. Mr. Positive, long story short, I was on my way to the gym and my husband called me and said, let's go get pizza. Well, I don't eat pizza, but my kids do. And so we have this wonderful grocery store that has pizza for $7.99 for a super large pizza. They bake it in front of you with anything you want on it. So we got three of them. So I met him out at the grocery store. Well, he actually picked me up and we went to the grocery store and we ended up walking around the grocery store. It was so much fun. I love walking around the grocery store, and it's a nice one. And so I didn't make it to the gym. So tomorrow is my all day gym day. So I'll be at the gym most of the day tomorrow. And let's see, Spotless Calms says they use coconut oil all over their body. And you know what? I believe in that. I believe, I will tell you something I use, okay? And it doesn't smell real good sometimes, so I have to use it sparingly and then I shower it off. But I do put apple cider vinegar on my body, and I leave it on for maybe 20 minutes and then I shower it off, okay?
Okay.
And yeah, I do that. And I drink apple cider vinegar. Now, today my vision was perfect without the glasses. Mr. Positive was on here and I was reading all the chats. And so but this computer has got very small print, so it's much harder. And so I am trying to do it without glasses. Diana is a great role model for all women any age. Thank you, Wild Style. Thank you, my friend. See, I can read without glasses. And how that occurred was this, and I'm not saying that apple cider, I'm not saying vinegar is a cure-all for everything. And I'm not even connecting vinegar to my eyesight, but I've been wearing glasses for about a year, 2 years since I started back to college because of constantly being on the computer, and it weakened my eyes. But at the same time, I had gone off of drinking vinegar. And so I went back on drinking vinegar a couple days ago, and my eyesight just, I could read again without glasses.
You know,
Except on this computer.
I put apple cider vinegar into almost every recipe that I
Yes.
make. You know, I put a dash of it. I use
Hmm.
it in salad, but I also, when I'm cooking like a roast or anything, I'll marinate the roast in the vinegar first before I cook it, because
Hmm.
it's got enzymes that break down the meat
It's
for
it,
you.
it's amazing. Ralph, what day is your birthday? Because my birthday's in June too, and I'll be 64. Joy, you're right. Because what I do, and I'll tell you my reason for it. I'm allergic to certain metals, and I'm allergic to certain perfumes, and I love perfume. I love, love, love perfume. Even though I don't put it on my body, I put it on my clothes. And I'm allergic to certain things, and it'll cause me to start scratching. And so, but when I drink vinegar, I don't scratch, I don't itch, and it just does something to my body, and it alkalines it, I believe. And so I drink it and I'm fine. So it's sort of like does a lot of things for me. I don't recommend it to anyone else. I'm not saying it'll do anything for anybody else or it's good for anybody. I'm just saying that's what I do for myself. And Mr. Positives. Oh, really, Mr. Positive? How old are you going to be, Mr. Positive, if you want to tell us? um,
Can't be as bad as me.
yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
I'm the day after him. I'm on the 9th. I guess that's
Um,
Mother's Day, right?
Now, Iray says something about, let me see, chicken. Let me get Iray's. Iray says here, which is the other meat, chicken, pork, or fish?
I don't
I
eat
don't,
chicken
I don't
ever.
eat any of them. I don't eat any of them. Now we know the real age of Mr. Positive.
What is he? How old? 48.
48,
It's a
48,
child. I'm old enough to be
48.
his mother. That's
Yeah, oh,
embarrassing.
oh my gosh, yeah,
Almost, anyway.
I could almost be his mother. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it makes me feel so old.
Wait, my birthday is on Mother's Day this year.
Yeah, Mother's Day's next. What, Sunday? Sunday.
Sunday. That's my birthday.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It
Oh,
happens on a cycle like every 11 years or so. My birthday will fall on Mother's Day.
wow, 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 wow. Welcome, Buhay, and welcome. Let me see who the other. John, welcome, welcome, John Womack. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Mother's Day. My one son already bought me a necklace. He brought it home, but I told him I didn't want him to put it on me till Mother's Day. And my kids are really good. They never forget me, which is really I'm very very grateful, And when they were little, I remember I've got a picture of my little boy picking me dandelions and bringing them in, and that was his gift to me was dandelions, and I love that so much. I'm so close to my kids. So,
When my oldest son was 15, or was he 14? No, he was 14. I went up the street and I got him a job at our local Dairy Queen, which was
mhm,
kind of a yuppie Dairy Queen, because
mhm,
it
mhm.
was in urban setting in the city. And anyway, so the guy in there, I was talking to him. He was about 25, and
Yes.
he I said, "Would you mind giving my son a job? He's 14, but he looks a lot older. No one would ever question his age." And he said, "Sure. I was 14 when I started working at Dairy Queen." And
Wow.
I said, "So, is this your place?" He said, "Yeah, I own it." So at 25, he was owning the Dairy Queen.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. See, you
But
never
that was
know.
his first full-time job.
You
And
never
you know what
know.
he did with his first paycheck at the age of 14?
What?
He took me grocery shopping.
Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful
He's so
son.
cute. He was so cute. I
Oh my
tried to keep the price down. Like, I was trying to like make it a really small, and it was like, I think it was $40, and he was like kind of shocked. I
yes,
was
yes,
like,
yes.
"You don't want to know how much I really would pay for groceries if I came in here and
Well,
used
you are
my
a
own."
wonderful mother, though. You're a wonderful mother, and you know, you're just a wonderful mother. You're a wonderful person. You have a wonderful, beautiful heart, Dory. You really do. You do. You have a wonderful soul.
Thank you.
Well, hello, everybody in this stream. I'm doing this without glasses, okay? If I miss your name or something, because this computer is what I call grandma's computer. It's a flat screen, but the print on here is very, very, very small. And so I'm doing it without glasses, but now today I was perfect in the kitchen. You know, I could read it perfectly, but out here it's a little bit trickier, but I'm doing my best because I don't want to wear glasses. One of my goals is to give up glasses, okay, to not wear glasses, ongoing and without laser surgery, without anything. I just want to do it naturally, and everything I do is very natural, and so that's what I try to do. So I'm trying to read these. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you so much, and thank you, Mud Mower. Thank you. And we have Renee here, and we have Buhay is here, Aparencinda, and we have Wild Style, of course. You know, Wild Style, I want to tell you a little story about Wild Style, okay? When I came on a little over a year ago, I had 200 subscribers. And as you all know, I'm approaching 14K right now. And I really probably honestly should be at about 40,000 if they didn't keep doing what they do, but they put the brakes on me about 6 months ago. And so I grow very slowly in comparison to how I grew before, but I still grow every day. Anyhow, I came up a little over a year ago, and I had 200 subscribers. 199 of them I knew personally. Okay, one of them I didn't, and how she found me, I have no idea. And it was Wild Style. She had found me without any, I didn't have titles on my videos. I didn't have tagging on my videos. I didn't have thumbnails on my videos. I didn't have anything. And they were really just designed for family and friends, and they knew how to find them. Somehow she stumbled across one of my videos, and she's been on my channel for quite a while, for several years. And so she was really my first real YouTube friend that was not somebody that I knew. She had been with me a long time. A
Yeah, I don't
long
have
time.
any of my family or friends on here. After I saw the way people wreak havoc through the YouTube streets, I don't want any of my friends or family ever to come on YouTube, ever.
Well, my kids are now 21, 22, and 23, and so they kind of know how YouTube is crazy. And you know, I told them, I said, it's like anything else. You meet wonderful people, and you meet some not nice people. Today, I had somebody on there. They didn't say anything bad to me, but they were not. It was. I had to put a block on them, it just for other reasons. But they were. They, you know, you get all kinds of people that come through your channel, and
Yeah.
you have a right. This is your home, and you get to determine, you know, what people do and things like that. And I'm pretty lenient. You know, I don't talk politics here because it's a very divisive subject. I have my own viewpoints. I'm not without a viewpoint, but I don't talk it so I don't talk it on YouTube. I used to talk it over on Facebook. I don't do that now either.
I won't talk about religion or politics.
Yep. Hey,
Either one.
James, guy, I'll give you a blue wrench, my friend. Right. So I don't do politics over here, and there's enough people that do it. There's enough people that do it, so they don't need me. That's not my lane. You have to know what lane you belong in, and
Right.
that's not my lane. And so my lane is wisdom.
I mean,
Welcome,
I met the Queen one.
Yeah. And let me give Umair a blue wrench here. Oops, it jumps on me.
It was a long time ago, and we were both a lot younger then, me and the Queen.
Yeah. How are you doing, Umair? How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a wonderful night. So what I'm trying to do, Dory, is I'm trying to get back into the groove. I was telling Mr. Positive this today when he was on my live. Today I got on about 3:30. Well, you know, if I'm coming on live, it's usually around 1 or 2 o'clock. And if I'm coming on live at night, it's usually about 9 o'clock. But tonight, my husband and I were sitting watching one of our favorite RV channels, and Roy, welcome, my friend, welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench. So he and I, you know, after the pizza and after all that, we sat down, and he was we have our favorite channels that we only watch together. Some of them are boating channels. I like the RV channels, so we watch the RV channels. We have ones that are really our favorites, travel channels and adventure channels. And so we were watching that, and then he said, "Well, I got to go to bed." And I looked at the clock, and it was like 10 o'clock. And I said, "Well, should I go live? It's after my time." But I did because I want to get back into sequence. I want to get back into being here, and people knowing that I'm going to be on. So when are you doing your live stream?
Yeah, I wanted to check out those kittens first and get some more of them on film. Then I have to figure out how to download StreamYards to my phone. I have a phone that I use for telephone calls, and then I have my old iPhone that I use. It's attached to my Wi-Fi, and I use that for filming. And I can use it for live streaming as long as I'm close enough to my Wi-Fi. So my internet was really slow today, super slow. Like I'm like I'm really lagging behind you. I can't tell when you've stopped. Like I'm looking at your mouth move, but it doesn't match up with the words. So no, I'm really lagging. So I first want to get a little bit. The kittens, their eyes are just opening now, so I'm going to take a little footage of them.
So I hope you do a live stream soon, because I think that will really, as you're approaching, because you're building your channel and you want to start now while your channel is just starting out.
Yeah,
so
I got 64. I grow about one a week. I might do a live stream for my birthday, maybe. No, that's Mother's Day though, so who's going to be around for that? Nobody. Maybe the day after Monday. We'll do it on Monday. How about that? You want to do that?
Sounds good. That sounds good. Now Mondays is my school day, so hopefully I'll be.
Maybe not Monday then. Tuesday. We'll do Tuesday.
Tuesday's probably better. Mondays are usually, that's the day that is crazy. And I like today's Monday, right? Yeah, today was my crazy day with school. And I had my final, because we're doing finals right now. It's all winding up for the year. And I did my final, one of my finals. It was 100 questions and I got an A on it, but oh, it was hard.
Well, let's do it on Tuesday, because I'm going to be a little nervous as it is, and not maybe being able to pay as much attention to what you're telling me as I'm supposed to. I probably won't be able to read chat if there is anyone in chat. So I need you to be like a little bit more relaxed for me so that you can walk me through, because I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to wonder how to make a mod. And
I make mistakes all the time. I block people by mistake.
I don't know anything about live streaming except for that I've been on panels. So, you know,
just be yourself. You know,
live stream, I need to know a few things, like how to make a mod, how to drop the StreamYard link in the chat, those sorts of things. I won't know how to do unless you help me.
Well, let me just see here for a second. Okay. You know, this is the thing. Okay. If you want to make someone a mod, are you looking over on the right-hand side? You won't do it through StreamYard. You have to do it through your pop-out chat blocker. So when you go to set everything up,
so I have to go to YouTube first, and then I go to StreamYard, and then
you set everything up for StreamYard, and then you go back to YouTube.
Yeah, but I have to do the live through StreamYard, but then I can have YouTube up too. So is StreamYard directly connected to YouTube?
Yeah. Once you connect it to, once you do YouTube, what's going to happen is you're going to do YouTube. You're going to do StreamYard. And once you've got that all set up, and you're going to, about 5 minutes before you go on, you're going to notice on your page on YouTube that it comes up. And you go over to there, you do all your editing through there. And you do your pop-out blocker through there. So there's going to be 3 little dots up at the top, and it says pop-out blocker. So you'll bring your pop-out blocker out and see. So
you're talking about the chat, right?
Yes, you need your pop-out blocker.
because I
Not
know how
pop
to
out
do that.
blocker, pop out chat. I'm sorry, not pop out blocker.
Yeah, yeah,
Welcome, winners, Catherine. Welcome, welcome. You need your pop out chat so that you can see what's going on. And that's where you give your moderator wrenches. And when you give your moderator wrenches, it's going to have 3 little dots on the side, but you got to make sure you don't click the wrong one and put someone in timeout or block them.
right. I want to. What I want to do is have it set up on so that I have YouTube on my computer and put the StreamYards through my phone so that I can walk around with my phone and still do things on YouTube on my computer screen.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have to first open up YouTube on my phone and then StreamYards and I don't have it downloaded on there, so I'll have to download that first
Mm-hmm.
and then open up my computer so that I can because I'm not good at like switching from place to place on my phone.
Mr. Positive, do you want to come up and explain it to Jory? You're very good at explaining. You're welcome to come up. Let me know if you want to come up, and I'll drop the
Yeah, if you
link.
want, if you have time right now,
Mr. Positive knows
I'll
all
listen.
about that.
Like, I've
I'm not
never
a technical expert. I'm not a technical person, but I will help you. You know, I'm a content provider. I make content. So I'm really not a live streamer, but I'm on live stream every day. So I
right,
don't
but
know.
I do want to live stream because I want to catch my roommate doing stuff because
Mhm.
he knows how to fix things.
Right. I never really know. See, this is the thing. I am a content maker. I make daily content, and that's what
Right,
I do. And so this is secondary to daily content. So this is sort of an extra.
right. But I want to get used to talking and streaming because if I can like film him doing something and I'm talking at the same time, then I'll be able to take the next step and do myself doing something and talking about what I'm doing at the
Right,
same time.
right.
It's a coordination thing, trying to get used. It's easier to look at somebody and say what they're doing and try to figure out what you're actually doing, like and explaining it to someone. Like for instance, if you were to bake a cake, you know, say, "Oh, well, here's the mixing bowl. I guess you know what that is."
Right. Yeah, I don't do. Yeah, someone said, "Well, why don't you show people how you cook and stuff?" And I've done cooking videos, and I've, showed my paintings. But I'm not gonna. Someone said, "Why don't you show people how to paint?" And I said, "You know what? I'm not a painting instructor. I'm a wisdom person. So I don't,
Right.
I'm an artist. Welcome, Umair. Umair is having a premiere today at 9 p.m., which would probably be 9 a.m. our Eastern Standard Time. And so Umair is having a premiere. And so everyone, Umair dropped the link, and please go to Umair's channel. Mr. Positive, I'm going to drop the link so you can come up here and say hello to Jory.
And
And
also, I've been looking at a lot of different types of cooking videos lately because, like, I did spend a lot of time cooking when my kids were young. I made everything from scratch, so I know how to make everything. I just wanted to see how there's different techniques of how to cook things that are appealing to the eye. Like there's people that have everything set up and then just tell you they have
oh,
their
some of these channels are so fantastic. I mean, you
yeah.
go to their channel and they do it so perfect. Me,
And
I'm
then
like all over the place.
right, and then there's this family that I've been watching in
Yeah.
Turkey that they cook outside and they have like hatchets that they cut the cabbages with and they chop
Oh, yeah.
the cabbages with this giant hatchet this big and they chop it all up and they put it in a wood fired oven outside and it's just like wow, and they don't speak at all. They don't tell you what's you have to know what a tomato looks like because it's not written on the screen one tomato. you know
Right.
and they
That's the
go
beauty about YouTube. I mean, we meet so many amazing people and get to watch so much amazing content. It is amazing here on YouTube.
yeah, there's
I,
some cool
I
stuff.
love YouTube. I love YouTube. I really, really do. Umair says, right now my time is 5 in Italy. I premiere at 3 p.m. Italy time. So that would probably be about 9 a.m. here, I would say, because I think we're a 6-hour difference.
Or
Umair,
6
somewhere
a.m.
about that.
here.
Yeah.
I'm 3
So,
hours ahead of you. It'd be 6 a.m. for me.
welcome, Super Brothers. Welcome, welcome. Let me give you a mod wrench. And
He's
here's Mr.
coming up
Positive.
now. Is he coming
Here's
up?
Mr. Positive. Yep, he is. Mr.
Okay, good.
Positive.
Hello,
Hey,
hello.
Mr. Positive. How's it going?
Good. Can you all hear me?
Oh, we
I
can hear
can.
you perfect. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Now you know Dory, right? Dory, you know Mr. Positive.
Yeah,
I
we
believe
watched
I
all
do.
together before.
I do.
We
I
go
do.
to a lot of the same streams. I try to keep my mouth shut.
Uh, I wasted. I wasted it. Well, I didn't waste it. It was enjoyable, but I found myself 6 hours in a stream. I'm like, I gotta stop.
Yeah, you need a new hobby when you do that.
Yeah, it was MGL's stream. Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
yeah.
she went on
Yeah.
for 6
She
hours
can,
today.
she can talk for a long
Whose
time.
stream was it? MGO's? Was it MGO?
MGL, a creator that we both know.
She hates
I mean,
when
I don't care.
follow
I don't
that.
care if you know her. Molly Golightly is the name of her
Oh, yeah,
channel.
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
She goes
Oh.
on for hours,
She
and I
doesn't
got
like
Well, you
sucked
know,
in.
that
Follow
was
her
how I
on
met Carla. That was how I met Carla, was
Oh
through,
yeah,
over there. Okay.
Molly
yeah,
Golightly.
through her,
Yeah,
through hers. Yeah, that was how I met Carla. I'm pretty
yeah.
sure
I
that
mean,
was how I met Carla.
her streams go crazy nuts, and I got sucked in today, but it was all right. Tomorrow I'll do another channel. Hopefully.
Yeah, my
So-
channel's kind of boring compared to her.
I love your channel
Yeah,
though,
I
because
like a little bit.
Diana, you have no drama here. Molly
I
Golightly
know.
has
Highlight.
nothing but drama over there.
I know.
Okay.
And you know,
So
people
I
forget
like
about that, though.
both. I like
I
both,
know.
but I'm geared towards liking yours a lot lately, a lot more. So trust me, you're doing fine, girl.
Well, thank you. Mine's just a grandma channel. It's someplace
Exactly.
you come after a stressful day and you say,
Yeah.
you know what, I need to sit on grandma's porch for a little bit and get my mind together. And
Right.
that's what my channel is about. You know how my channel really, there was a lady I watched and she died about a year ago and she had 185,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Her channel was not fancy. It was just, she was a grandma channel, like me, just a grandma channel. You came, she did her video, she talked very simple talk, and people loved her. They absolutely loved her. And,
That's awesome.
you know, it just, they loved her. And so, you know, everybody, we're drawn to different channels for different reasons. Some people would not be drawn to my channel. Other
Right.
people, you know, so it's what we're drawn to.
Right. Exactly. I agree. So you don't have to download StreamYards on your phone. You just go to
Chrome. I have to go to Chrome and then
well, hold on
log
just a
into
second.
StreamYard.
Yeah, you
somehow.
don't have to download StreamYards, right? Hold on. Let me create a new tab so I can make sure that I'm doing.
I was trying to do this yesterday. I was trying
Yeah,
to
so
figure it out.
you go to
And I was
StreamYard. You go to StreamYards. What did I say? StreamYards.com. It's going to ask you to log in.
I didn't want to do the login at that yesterday because I have 2 different emails. So I may have already been in StreamYards on one email.
The
But I
email
don't know
you're
which
using
one.
right now.
I
The
don't
email
know.
that you're.
Everything's automatic on my stuff. You know, it's automatically.
Okay.
I have,
Well, in that case, are you look at your. So look at your computer where your Facebook is right now.
if it's
I mean,
Google. If it's a Google email, I won't know that one. I have no idea what my Google email
I'm
is.
about to show you how, though, sweetheart.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if you look at your YouTube screen, you know the notification bell, right? That's up there, and you have your little picture up there on the top right, right?
Right.
You click that.
I click on my picture.
Yeah, you click on your picture,
Yeah.
and I don't want to take you anywhere because this might kick you off. But Well, no, it'll just create a new window for you. So hold on just a second. No. Okay, I'm wrong. So the little picture on the above YouTube, or above the window, the one that has your
My icon.
Yeah. If you click on that, mine says Mr. Positive, and then my email directly right under it.
Okay. So I see the email that this is connected to. But
Okay.
what I want to do is connect my other email to my phone, because my phone is everything on that phone is connected through that particular email. All of
Okay,
my
but you're not going to be able to do. You're not going to be able to do. Did I suddenly lose you?
no, I'm here.
Okay. But if you, I know what you, I think I know what you're saying. If you want to do it that way, you're not going to be able to connect to YouTube on both
On my
devices.
computer. But if
you have to choose which email you want for both the computer and your phone. You can't do
I have to have
one
both
or the other.
same. Okay, I'll do this email then. So I'll get into my YouTube on my phone.
YouTube or StreamYards.
Well, first I'll have to go to YouTube, right?
No. You just go to StreamYards.com.
Yeah, well, okay, log in. I have to figure out. I can log in a different email on StreamYards than YouTube.
But if you do that, it's not gonna be
okay,
quick to
so
set it,
in order
sweetheart.
to make it sync, I need to have the same email.
You have to have the same email from
Okay.
your
Okay.
YouTube on your computer versus your phone.
Okay, I'm getting it now.
Okay. So no, you're fine, and I'm patient with you, or I'm trying to be. I apologize if it doesn't seem like it, but
No, you are.
you have to have your same email. So forget about everything that you know about it. Go to StreamYards.com, log into the email that you're going to use to log into Facebook on your computer. Okay? At the same time.
Okay, so when I go to StreamYards and it says log in, it'll bring up like log in through Google, Facebook, all these.
Well,
it'll give me.
I'm gonna click on StreamYards. Mine says log in. So there's an option up. Well, I can't show you probably. It says log in or get started, right? If you've never done it, you hit get started. If you've done it before, hit log in.
Okay, so if I go to log in and it brings up options like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, I'll pick Facebook, right? Is that what you're saying?
I guess I don't know, because when I hit log in, it says log into your account email. So it's asking me to choose an email and then get my login code.
It did tell me to choose an email, and then, but I didn't want to go through it ahead and do it until I talked to you guys, because
right.
You know,
so
if
I would say
I could be lost forever.
I want to acknowledge everybody in the chat. Arabelle just came. Thank you, Arabelle, for sharing me out. Thank you. And Makeup Mom, thank you so much for being here. Makeup Mom said she was afraid, and so did Wild Style, say that they were a bit hesitant, I guess, to put it nicely, about doing a live stream. But you know what? There's really nothing to be afraid of, in my opinion. I was afraid when I first did them, and it was really scary. And my first experience in doing one was where the numbers came down the screen over on Facebook, and it goes like 1, 2, 3, and then you're on. I would just sit there.
Is that where that comes from? It comes from Facebook, the countdown?
Yeah, on Facebook. Now over here in StreamYard, you do it differently. But that was like, a couple years ago when I first started.
Okay.
And then over here, I had no idea what I was doing. But you know what? People are just people. And if you get someone who's not nice, you just block them, because most people are really nice and they're going to love you. And so I wouldn't be afraid of it. I would not.
Well, that's why I need to know how to make a mod, because I'm not going to be good at blocking people.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
giving.
yeah. And so, I mean, basically, don't be afraid, a makeup mom or Wild Style from doing them. Don't. I think a lot of times we're self-conscious and we're afraid that we're going to be made fun of. But you know what? If someone is not nice enough, let me tell you, there are people out there that go from channel to channel, and they look to make fun of people. Doesn't matter. They're just looking to do that. And you know what? You block them because they're not nice people. Why would you even care what they think? I
Right.
don't care what people like that think
Like, I
because,
would be worried if they were doing that to other people that were in the stream. If they
yeah,
were like making fun of me, I don't really care about that. Like,
right.
that's
So
gonna
I
happen.
just block people. Hey, Rolling Homestead, my friend. Hey. You're always welcome to come up, Rolling. You don't need an invitation, but if you would like to come up, let me know, and I will give you a mod wrench. You're very, very welcome. Anyone that doesn't have Rolling Homestead is a must. It's a must channel. It really is. Extremely informative. A great, great channel. Okay, so make
So
sure you connect with Rolling
what
Homestead.
I'll do is on Tuesday, I will try and set that all up. And if I'm successful or not, I will just
I can finish telling you if you want. It's up to you.
okay. I thought you were
Let
done.
me just address Makeup Mom for a minute. Makeup Mom, if you want to go live and if you want someone to come up with you, I'll go up with you. I'll go up with you I'm good about going up first with people who are doing it the first time. So I'd be very happy to go up with you. Go ahead, Mr. Positive.
That's fine. So you log into StreamYards from your phone because that's what you want to use, right? You want to use
Right.
StreamYards on your phone. So
I can walk around with it.
Right. So you click on log in like you told me that there was an option that said that. And then you type in the email that
my
um,
YouTube account is attached to.
right. And then once you do that, it's going to ask you to look up. It's going to send you a code, a code number in your email. So you look up your email from your computer, probably.
Yeah.
You get that 6-digit, I think it's a 6-digit number. You copy that to your phone and you hit log in. Okay. Once you do that, then you can, then it's like StreamYards. Then it says broadcast or create broadcast. Here, let me
Okay.
pull
So
up
which one would I pick? Let me big screen you here.
All right, let me see if I can't get this.
Oh, we just lost Jory.
Oh,
Where'd
no.
you go, Jory? We lost you. Hey, Artscape.
Yeah,
Lisa,
that's not working, is it?
my
It's too
friend.
bright.
Beautiful, beautiful Lisa is here, everybody. If you don't have Lisa's channel, please do go to Lisa's channel. She is amazing and you will love her. Okay, she has a wonderful channel. Mr. Positive, I have no idea. We just lost Dory.
Yeah, I know that.
It might be her phone. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Lisa? Lisa, I hope you're having a wonderful night. And she's another great channel to connect with. She does live streaming, and you will love her. You will love her channel. Let me just get her. I think I gave her a mod. Okay, I think I gave you a mod, Lisa.
Oh, Dory just said she knocked herself out.
Come on back in, Dory. Come on back in.
Does she have the link again still? Or?
I think she did. Oh, Artscape. Oh my gosh, I hid you. Oh my goodness. Let me go back to Lisa. Lisa, where's Lisa? Lisa. Oh my gosh. Lisa, I didn't mean to do that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Let me get her unhide user on this channel. Oh my gosh. I went to put her in. Okay, Lisa, you should be okay now. See, that's what happens. The stream jumps on you. Thank you, Mr. Positive.
You're welcome.
The stream jumps on here. Good, Lisa. Let me re-give you a mod wrench. Okay, without blocking you. Okay. See, this one thing, Jory, you're going to have to be careful of. Okay.
Yeah, I hit. He was telling me what to do, and I hit the wrong thing and took myself right out. Went to a completely different site, not StreamYards. I don't know, probably an ad or something. I have no idea.
Lisa, I gave you a blue wrench. Let me try to.
I guess I was trying to get to some porn site. I have no idea.
That would be bad. No, but I can't show you because of the glare apparently. But on this, once you log in and you get your six-digit code, you finish the process. What you're going to see is the word broadcast, past broadcast, which you've never done, and then create broadcast. So you click create broadcast. You start a YouTube, and then in StreamYards, once you set it all up, and Brianna can walk you through that if you want, because that is a little bit more in depth. Once you set that up, you hit the word go live. Okay.
But I have a question.
Okay, hold on. I'm almost done. Once you hit go live on your phone, you set it down. And like Brianna was saying, a few minutes later on your own channel in YouTube from your computer, it will show that you're live. So then you load yourself up both places because you're live here and on your phone now.
So when I go to YouTube on my computer, I just go to my channel and wait.
Yes, wait and hit refresh a couple of times, and eventually you'll see yourself live. So you'll want to click in your own room, and voila, you are there.
Yeah, but I won't have a room until StreamYards lets me have a room.
StreamYards is free. You can have it by going to StreamYards.com.
What I'm trying to tell you, I don't know what that looks like from my end of it when I have a room, like, because I've never been live. So I know what it looks like to join a panel. Does it look the same?
Somewhat, yes.
Roland, welcome.
You just once you hit the word create broadcast, you hit the word go live, then you'll start seeing it.
Okay.
I know that's a lot to take in, and Brianna can help you during that Tuesday, but you'll have at least a sense of how to start, hopefully.
Right. And if I
and we'll just, what we'll do, we'll carry this over to, you can message me through Facebook because it's kind of more technical, and we can talk about it more through Facebook or, at another time. And I'd be happy to do that with you. And I'll be happy to walk you through. And Mr. Positive is amazing, and he explained it amazing, but it's complicated in the beginning. And I know I'm not a technical expert.
Yeah, so I thought on Tuesday morning that I should try and contact you first through Facebook, and then I'll try to set up the live from there.
Absolutely. Yeah. Rolling. This is rolling, and everyone, Mr. Positive, Rolling, right? And Dory, Rolling.
I have seen him, yes. Hello, Rolling.
Yeah, I've seen him before. Yeah.
And Rolling is amazing and wonderful, and he's one of my favorite people also to have up here because he's so knowledgeable. What is up with you, Rolling?
Not too much. Just getting the gardens going and putting out videos and same thing on YouTube Live.
Yes. Really how are you doing on your YouTube channel? What is going on with your YouTube channel?
What do you mean?
Well, you know what? I have not seen you live for a while, and I'm going to have to go back and check and make sure that we're connected, because you know what is happening to me? They're taking my friends, my old friends away. They're keeping my new friends, but they're taking my old friends away. And
did you see the new thing that just came out that YouTube has fixed the numbers and the subs counts because they had an issue? So if you're having issues or you're seeing that you're not having, one of the things that I tell a lot of my guys on my side is when you're done finished, put it up a live stream, take a screenshot of what it says, how many views you had, and then keep that, because the next day, if yours don't match, you can actually put and email YouTube. We had to do that once already, and we were off by a couple hundred views, and they put them in there when they were supposed to. So they're still having issues. So if you guys are getting shorted on your view content and your subscriber content, especially on live streams, it seems like it's been really bad. That's why I've been staying away, and because I don't like Google bots and how they're going around and they're like eliminating content and comments and stuff like that. So it's just been, and I've been really busy. I've been working a lot of hours. So
you know what, Rolling, they've come into my live stream about a week and a half ago, and they started taking out everybody's comments.
Yep.
I noticed a couple of weeks ago that I would try to comment in a chat, to say hello to somebody, and it told me that the bot deleted my
Yeah.
message. Yeah.
Yes, and that's what happened. That's what happened to me. And but mainly it's with my subscribers. And honestly, I calculated it up, and I should be close to 40,000. And they just, they take about. I probably grow close over at least over 100 every day, sometimes more. And every day they take probably 80 out of the 100 I grow, and so it just doesn't make any sense.
It's just
And
not
so
fair.
it's not
it
fair.
makes perfect. It does if you look at it from the YouTube standard. When the whole C started, if you guys don't know what C is, I think you guys can figure that out. But
Yes.
when that all started, the AI took over completely into YouTube. They took everybody that was at YouTube. They say, you guys go home, and they started the AI up. So they put the algorithms in, and they put certain words in to match. So like I've said for the last 5 years, if you're going to subscribe to a channel, you have to literally watch that video. You have to make a comment that is addressing that video. If you have a channel and you're a creator, make sure that you have a video that is under 5 minutes, so somebody doesn't got to sit there that long and watch it, but they can watch it all the way through and give you that content. And
At least get one video watched. Yeah.
And then leave that comment that mentions your video, and stay away from I just got dinged last night because I said the old S word again. So I thought that was gone and out of the way, but I guess not. So use friends.
I don't use those words very often.
Yeah.
I'd have to be really upset to use a word like that. So you won't hear me saying.
Little Ruby says, I wonder why they're dropping subscribers. Honestly, in December 5th, and I remember the day because they told me I had 26,000 subscribers. And I said, well, it says 12,200. I'm echoing. Somebody set me on. And I said, I've got 26,000 subscribers. Why doesn't it show? And that was in December. So I'm sure I would be up around 40,000 right now, as fast as I've been growing. But they just take them away, so I'm almost at 14K, but it's been, I should be way beyond that.
Well, even me, I think it says 62 now, but last week.
At least you're growing.
Last week when I came into your stream, I had, I think 57, and then it went up to 62. And then the next day, they were all gone. I only had 57. But then a few days later, the 62 came back. So for some reason, I guess YouTube was they were scrutinizing my subs and then adding them back, because I hadn't gone anywhere to gain any more subs since then. So
one of the biggest things that you can do to grow yourself and to help others grow is be a part of the community that you're in. So whatever niche that you're in,
I don't want to do that niche. Sorry, I'm going to another niche.
Well, whatever niche you're going to go to, be a part of that niche and become, be seen in live streams. Don't be afraid to jump up there.
Yeah, I've been on quite a few live streams. It's and it's usually people that don't have as much drama. I try to do that. Like I've been on Carla's. Carla's was my first live stream, and that was a while ago. And it was because of drama that I went there, because somehow somebody blocked me. She had a rogue mod who decided to block me, so I had to go up on her stream to ask her to unblock me because I didn't have any other way of contacting her. So I went up there and I thought, well, this isn't that bad.
Anna Lou, you're welcome to. Anna Lou, you're welcome to drop your link. You're welcome to. And welcome, Heaven Sent. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's frustrating, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay with me. Yes, I really think I should be at about 40K right now, or maybe even more, but that's okay. I'm okay with it, and I'm grateful for the almost 14,000 that I have. I've worked hard, and I enjoy being here, and that's what the most important thing is. It's just enjoy being here.
There's quite a few vloggers from Las Vegas that do like Vegas streams often. But like, honestly, most of when you put Las Vegas in your title, you're going to have people from out of town clicking on your channel because they want to know what's going on in Las Vegas. We already know, like, people from Las Vegas. We don't need somebody in Las Vegas to show us around. So if you see what I'm saying. So even though I'm in Las Vegas, I don't want to use that as part of my title because I'm not going to be streaming the streets of Las Vegas. That's not my plan. It's
Now, Rolling is right, though. You do find your niche. Once you find your niche, you will do much better. Now, for me, I don't have a niche, and it's very hard to find a niche because I don't know where I belong. I'm a grandma channel who talks
Right.
wisdom and inspiration. Rolling, what would you say if you were to put me in a niche, whatever? What kind of niche would you put me in? Because I don't see them out there. There's not many channels like mine.
There's not a lot of channels that are like yours. Yours is specific to the grandma side of things. And, you know, even I'm not a grandma and I'm a part of Brenda's, you, I have, you know, Carla. I don't go and I don't do the drama thing, but she is a friend of mine. So I'll stop in and say hi or something like that, or Jen or somebody like that. So the biggest thing that I can tell you guys is, what are you interested in doing? And like, I do the homesteading, I do the prepping, the bushcrafting, and I'm part of, I don't do the RV life, but I like to talk to them guys because they're really interested in how to learn about the wild edibles and the things that I know. So I've been a part of that. My biggest problem is I'm not consistent. So the number one thing that I could tell everybody here is, if you're going to do it and you're going to be a creator, be consistent, because that's what the algorithms look at. I throw the algorithms all out of the water because I'll be gone for 6 months and then I'll come back. I mean, I got a full-time job, so I work 12, 16 hours a day, and then I try to do my YouTube. So there's a big problem when the summer comes, and like right now we got 10 videos sitting in here waiting to get rendered and put up. So you just got to do what you got to do at the time.
It's a good idea to do some really short videos, even a couple of minutes long, that you could just put on your channel at the same time every day, like 6 p.m. Do a little short, even 16
I'm very
seconds.
consistent. I am very consistent. I'm here every day with my live, with my recordings every day. I've never missed a day with recordings, and I'm trying to get back to being consistent with my lives twice a day to the best of my ability. But I have a family and a real life, you know, an in-person life, and so it's a little bit more challenging. Let me ask you all this question. I'm going to start with Mr. Positive. I'll go to you, Jory, and then I'll go to Rolling. Mr. Positive, who is your one person, you only can pick one, that you would model your channel after? I can't hear you, Mr. Positive. We can't hear you.
I forgot to mute the right.
Okay.
Hello. I forgot to unmute the right side. I have two monitors. Anyway, a lady named Chasing Truth.
Chasing Truth.
Yep.
Is it Chase and Truth? Okay. And what is her channel about?
Chasing Truth.
Chasing
like you're
Truth.
chasing the truth, chasing truth.
Mm-hmm.
She's just a good channel. She's relaxed. She pulls in 60 people, and she just talks about life, and it's non-drama 80% of the time. Like
Is
you,
she a grandma channel?
No, she's not a grandma channel. She's just she loves to show off her puppies. She does. She has puppies that she, she's not a birther of puppies, but she, but anyway, the last set of puppies she had, she sells them for like $10,000 or plus. And so she's just living life, and I love the calmality of it. So to ask me what is my favorite, I like the calm now. I would have said something else differently months ago, but now I want calm with a little busy, and that is Chasing Truth.
Yes, Chasing Truth. And see, that's interesting because You know, we all have that one channel or one or two channels that we kind of want to be sort of like. I'm not saying
Right.
that we're going to be like someone else, because I don't want to be like anybody but who I am. But we all have a role model. Like I said, the old lady, she wasn't really that old. She was kind of my age, but who passed on. And she just came on and she just talked. You know, she just talked, and I loved her. And so she was really my inspiration when I came up a year ago. Okay, Jory, your turn.
Okay, you want the channel that I like the most?
No, I want the channel that you see yourself going towards to be like.
Okay, because I don't emulate too many of the live stream channels, so I prefer to look at channels that
Content.
that have content. Even though I don't know if I can do what they do. It's a lot. The type of content they do is really, you know, they're big channels. Like my favorite channel is called. It's going through a change right now, so they're going to change their name. But their name for the past year and a half has been Off the Ranch, and they called the series The Abandoned Mansion. Now that what they did was buy this mansion in the Texas hills, and for, you know, not, I guess not a lot of money compared to what it should have been worth. But you know, these are people that already have money. He's a veterinarian. You know, they live in Texas. They take care of people's animals, horses and cows and stuff, right? So, you know, they can do stuff with their channel that I wouldn't be able to do. But I have my little abandoned hut in Las Vegas. Like, I pretty much had the same situation moving into this house. Already
So
built an apartment.
you see yourself being very much like her channel. Is that right?
His channel, yeah. He's not. He doesn't do construction. He had to hire people or know people. I happen to know someone. I let him live at my house for free because he fixes everything. You know, that's how I got around this, because my son, who, you know, should have been capable of it, ended up getting schizoaffective disorder. So it became very troublesome to try and get him to help me do things. I mean, he could do things like he would remove a water heater and replace it for me, all kinds of handyman jobs. He could not go out and work because of his schizoaffective disorder. And then it's progressive, so it just got worse. So I had to find.
I want to ask Rolling the question now, and then we'll be back, because that's a very interesting subject. I'd love to talk about that more in depth, Jory, because I think a lot of people can relate to what you're going through.
Right.
Rolling, I want to know your one channel, just one, that you would see that you sort of role model or would role model yourself at, or lean towards being like.
It's kind of difficult because his channel is not about anything about homesteading, which was my channel is all about. And that would be Michael Fryer Jr. I don't know if you guys know him. He has
know him.
He does a lot of stuff with OBS, and he does a lot of stuff with rendering and making your videos better. The two key things that is what YouTube looks at is if your audio and your video quality. If they can't hear you, they're not going to stay. And if they're not entertained, they're not going to stay. So what's cool about Mike is he's always on top of things and trying to help others, kind of like what I do with the software and the kind of things like that. But he gears it to actually design more and how to set that hardware up so that, and he does everything with free stuff, which is kind of cool because some of the stuff that I use is paid for. It can get pretty expensive, but he does his all with free stuff, which was pretty cool.
And what is his name, Rolling?
It's Michael Fryer Jr.
Is that the name of his channel?
Yep.
Michael F-R-I-E-R or?
Yeah, F-E-Y-R-E-R. I had to actually look it up so I could spell it. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Fair. Okay, because I want to look up his channel after, because I like channels like that. You know,
I watch a lot of stuff that has to do with hardware and software. But my buddy just called me. We are doing a live blog. We're starting our blog channel tomorrow. So we are
Mhm.
going to be live, and we have to build everything tonight because it's early in the morning that we're going to be doing
Wow, exciting.
it. Yeah. So it was great to meet everybody, guys. Thank you so much for having
Rolling,
me
I
up
want
here.
to thank you. I really want to thank you, Rolling. You are an impressive channel. I'm really impressed with your channel. I'm impressed with your connections. I'm impressed with your community. And so thank you for being here.
Hey, no problem. You guys all
Nice
take
to
care.
see you again, Roland.
Thank you. Good night. That was Rolling Homestead. Anyone that doesn't have Rolling, you really need to have Rolling. He's
I
a
got
wealth of
him.
information. He really, really is. And
I
yeah,
love that homesteading stuff too.
yeah, I'm all over the place, but I do have one channel, and I'm going to share it with you all. Now, this is not a grandma channel, okay, but I do watch. My husband and I watch. It's actually my husband and I watch it together. And they're a young couple in their 30s, and they quit their business, so to speak, and they just started traveling. And they've traveled in jeeps and motorhomes and boats and everything. The channel's called Tim and Finn. Tim and Finn. I love their channel. When they bought an old RV and they started traveling around, they went to Alaska in it. Wonderful. They inspire, their energy inspires me. Their
Yeah, I
energy.
travel once in a while too. I have a big Titan crew cab truck. So when I have to go see my other properties in Texas, I drive from Las Vegas to Texas every now and again. Also, my daughter lives in North Carolina, and my son lives in California. So
Yes. Lisa, do you know Tim and Finn? There she is. Let me get Lisa here.
that's Finn with one N.
Lisa said, Lisa said, wait a minute, there she is. Where's Lisa? Yeah, Tim and Finn. So you know Tim and Finn. They are amazing. I mean, their energy, it's their energy. They're funny. They let you see the good, the bad, and the ugly. They're funny, but their channel's done extremely well. And so they've got about 100,000 on their 100,000 subscribers. Well deserved, well deserved. And they are just really, really super. And they're probably my husband and my favorite channel. We're watching another one called Don't Give Up Your Daydream, I think it is. It's an RV channel. They've got like 400,000. We love them too.
When I was about 10 years younger, that's what I thought I was going to do. Was instead of buying this house, I was going to buy an RV. But then my son started getting sick. So I had to buy a house. There's no way I could travel around with him. I had to have another house. So
you might consider doing a whole to gear your channel, because I know that there's one lady who has an autistic son, and she does.
It's not even the same thing. You can't even imagine what it was like for me.
She does a channel on that, so you may be able to help a lot of people with your story.
This is like a domestic violence situation. Having someone that's autistic is very much different from schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a real threat.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to keep them on their drugs because
Marshall.
usually their IQ is higher than yours is. I thought when he was younger, I thought he had Asperger's because he was so smart. But it developed into several different areas. We've got bipolar, schizophrenia, psychosis. It was very serious. He's dead now. He died.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he overdosed.
Oh my gosh.
Because what he would used to do was he would get his drugs once a month, and all of the things that were there. I don't know the names of all the drugs because he was an adult when this happened. So I wasn't privy to any of his information. Could not talk to his doctors. Could not force him to do anything. And he would get his drugs, and he would take whatever it was, Xanax or whatever they had him on, and he would take it in 2 days, the 30-day amount. He would take it in 2 days, and then he wouldn't have it for the rest of the month, and he'd wait. But he wouldn't take his other drugs. It's psychotics. I have like cases of them. If anybody has
Hey,
There's always still
Lisa.
value in them. Trust me. It's just
Lisa
ridiculous.
says, what the hell is hit 4,700? You know what, Lisa, I'm going to look them up when I get off of here. And also the other one that you mentioned said that they may be somebody that my husband and I want to watch because we have our favorites together. I don't watch them without my husband. We watch them together. It's sort of like
your date night.
it's like our date time, it's like our
Yeah.
date time. And so we watch them together as a couple. So I wouldn't feel right watching, so
It's
this
like-
might be one we can add to the queue. And I love that. Welcome, Marshall. Mellow Nomadic Adventures his name is Marshall. And my son's name is Marshall. And so it's easy for me to remember his name. And he has a great channel. I have not seen your live streams for a while, Marshall. So I'm not getting notifications. People aren't getting mine. So I don't know what's up with that, but so welcome. So Mr. Positive, what do you have to say?
I don't know. Depends on the topic. What do you want to talk? What do you want to know?
Well, I think that YouTube is a wealth of channels. There's so many to pick from that you don't have enough time in the day.
Right.
I could sit and watch YouTube videos all day and, be in awe, but we don't have that kind of time. So you have to kind of pick and choose.
You do, and you have to be disciplined. And I'm not there yet. Like I said, I wasted 6 hours today. Not really wasted because I enjoyed it and I had nothing else to do, but I could have done something else. But I guess I chose to stay in because the weather was crappy all day.
Yeah.
Because it was rainy all day. So I just chose to hang out and do for 6 hours. But you are correct. There are so many. So you have to just choose which ones are your favorite. I have my favorite live stream is Chasing Truth. My favorite clip channel, or not my clip channel, my favorite video channel is a channel called Mr. Beast.
Yes.
I just like him. Or the top paid YouTuber. I don't remember his name, but yeah, a few of them I like, which is really neat, which is really cool.
Yeah, this
I
guy
want
that's
to welcome
doing
Cass
the
Love here. Cass Love is in the house. Anyone that doesn't know Cass Love, she's wonderful.
this guy that I like that's doing the Abandoned Mansion series, that just came to an end, not because they're finished with it, but because the family is moving into the mansion now, and they're going to be doing all their drywall just got done, but they're going to be doing all their interiors while living in the house together, and so they can't call it the Abandoned Mansion anymore because
Nope.
they're living there. So they have to think of another name for it, but they're pretty cool. They even made a fallout shelter in there. They did they did some wild stuff on this property. It's up on the top of a hill, and it has a beautiful view of I guess I could be wrong. I'm thinking it's West Texas. I don't know if it's West or East Texas.
Well, Joy and Mr. Positive, if you both can message me those links to those channels, I would like to check those channels out. I'm always interested in new channels. I really, I like all kinds of channels. I'm just not exclusively wisdom. I don't know any other channels quite like my channel. There's ones that do similar stuff, but not quite like mine. So I don't know where I fit in. And Cass Love is, she's got a camper and she's getting ready to travel. And so Cass Love, you may want to also connect with like Mellow Nomadic Adventures. I've got a great RV community that I'm connected to. And he's connected to all of those people. And so you may want to connect there. Because once you get with the RV community, Cass Love, you will absolutely have a huge support. I'm not part of the RV community. Otherwise, my channel would be way, way bigger, but I'm connected. They're my friends. They are my friends.
I put it in the private chat for you.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh,
Marshall, yes. You know what? I would love to do that. You know, if anyone comes to Tybee Island when we're there, that would be fantastic. Because, you know, we have our beach house on Tybee Island. And
is
I'm
that
going to,
Florida?
no,
that-
it's in Georgia. It's a
Oh,
real
Georgia.
island
Okay.
in Georgia.
Oh,
And so
closer
I'm
then, yeah.
going back there. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I love meeting new people. You know what's interesting when you meet people that you've met on YouTube and you meet them in person, it's like you've known them forever.
I know, right? But yeah, like Tybee Island then isn't that far from where my houses are in Texas because they're in southeast Texas, right? You know where the Sabine River is?
No, not, Seguin
bor-
River.
It's the border of Texas and Louisiana.
Yes.
So that's just 2 states over from Georgia. Because then there's
Mhm.
what, Louisiana, Mississippi, Georgia? Or is it Louisiana, Georgia, Mississippi? Which way?
Louisiana, no, it goes, let's see, it's Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and then Georgia.
Oh, Alabama. But Alabama is really narrow down there, isn't it? Like they only have a little bit of coast.
Mhm.
So it doesn't really, I don't really count Alabama. Is it
Well, Deanna,
Mobile.
I'm going to show you my little puppy
Let me see your little puppy, Mr. Positive.
before I go because it's bedtime for both of us.
I know it's, you know what, it's bedtime for all of us. I know it's for me.
Come here, buddy. But I definitely want to show him because I can. Come here. Come here. He's being a pillow. Come here.
It's not making it easy on you.
Nope.
Is he Chihuahua?
He is a Chihuahua Corgi Dachshund mix.
Oh, how
Oh, he's
beautiful.
cute.
Oh my gosh.
I got to turn him because he doesn't like to show his face.
Oh, he's shy. He's shy. Oh, look at him. He's so shy. He's beautiful.
He's a great lap dog. I love
He's
him.
beautiful. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh my gosh, he's beautiful.
But it's always a pleasure, Diana, and I hope
Thank
to
you,
be able to
Mr.
come up on
Positive.
panel again. Dory,
Thank
I hope that I didn't overwhelm you. At least you'll
Yeah,
have somewhat of an
I'm gonna
idea
try
once
my
you
best.
start.
I'm going to try my best on Tuesday. If it doesn't
Do
work out, I'll try again. on
That's right.
Tuesday.
All you do is try again. All right.
Right.
Love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, chat.
Thank you, Mr. Positive, and thank you for your great input. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good
You
night.
bet.
I'll
night.
say goodnight to Diana too, and let you get to
Oh.
your family.
Thank you. I'm getting about ready. Thank you, Jory. And message me if you can, and give me the
The
link.
off the ranch. Yeah.
Yep,
I will.
yep. Thank you, Jory. Thank you, my friend. And I will help you when you go live. I'll come live with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
Good night. That was Jory, and that was Mr. Positive. So if you don't have Jory and Mr. Positive, I hope you connect. And yes, Marshall, you know what, Marshall, that would be fantastic. And I'm always interested in, you meet so many amazing people on here. And I love the RV community. We had 2 RVs. We had a Bounder, which was a 40-foot diesel, and we had a Bounder 40-foot diesel, and we had a Winnebago Sightseer, and we traveled 48 states. But that was back before I was on YouTube. And so I'm very much connected with the RV community, and we're very much, into that next phase of our life. And I kind of want to be like Lisa was talking about. I want to I told my husband, I said, I want to be the Tim and Finn of the geriatric generation. I do. I want to be the Tim and Finn of the geriatric generation. So, because Tim and Finn, they have their channel is really great, and they just do. It's just really cool. It's just really cool. You'd have to watch their channel. They have so much energy, but I love they use a drone. I mean, they're so cool. They're just so cool. They really, really are. And they're just so cool. But anyhow, I am getting ready to go to bed, And so I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. And Marshall says, nice, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. I'm not familiar with them. Jim and Finn. Yeah, it's Tim and Finn, not Jim and Finn, Tim and Finn. TIM, and they have a really, really great channel. They really do. I mean, they've got like over 100,000, but you know, they are well deserved because they just have a wonderful channel. But we all have wonderful channels. You know, we're all unique. We all do our own thing. So don't ever compare your channel to anyone else's. And don't ever think someone, because they have 1 million subscribers, is better than you. I never, ever compare my channel. Thank you, Caslove. Thank you, Mellow Nomadic. Thank you, Makeup Mom. Thank you, Arts, Lisa. Yeah, you know, just remember this. Your channel is about you. It's a reflection of who you are. And I love my channel. Welcome, Peter Dell. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. You know, I love my own channel. And, you know, when I have time, I watch my own videos. And so, you know, my stream over here is slow, my YouTube stream. And so Peter came in, and I can't give him a blue wrench yet because he's not popped up there. Yes, Mellow Nomadic. Yes, absolutely. Peter Dell here. I'll give you a blue wrench before I go, my friend. It's very, very slow tonight. Let me give you a blue wrench if I can catch you. I'm trying to catch you there, but it's not letting me. Let me just move it up so I can catch you here. Okay, so there it should let me do it. Let me see if I can do it. Oh my goodness, it's not letting me. There it is. Gotcha. And but never ever think that someone's channel is just because it's bigger that it's better. You know, you have your own unique way of doing things. You have your own unique channel, and you are unique and you are beautiful. You know, I was on a friend of mine's channel. He's got around 4 million subscribers, and I was up on his panel, or, you know, he invited me up. And you know what? I'm Mellow Nomadic. I get all of my email through my Facebook. It's called Everyday Words of Wisdom. Over on my, and the link is actually pinned to the top of the comment section under all my videos, my daily videos, and it's called Everyday Words of Wisdom. And that's where I get all my mail, you know, my email communication through, because we used to have an inbox once upon a time here, and we don't have an inbox anymore. And that was when, you know, I've only been public a year, but prior to that, I had the channel and I had an inbox, and then they took it away. I used to get messages all the time, you know, from people. And, but the whole thing is that just remember, your channel is a reflection of you. Okay, and you should love your channel, whether you have 1 subscriber or a zillion subscribers. It doesn't matter. I'm very, very happy with my channel. My channel's always growing. It's always changing. I'm always refining it. But I love the journey, and I love what I do, and I'm proud of what I do. The most important thing is to be proud of what you put out there. Feel good about what you put out there. And I always feel good about what I put out there. Yes, Peter says, yes, indeed. Plenty of good people in here, each with their interesting channel and unique and great stories to tell in their uploads. Peter has great content, by the way. So anyone not connected, you will really, really like Peter. You will really, really like Peter. Well, everyone, I'm going to try to be consistent. Okay, I'm going to try to come on. Absolutely. I agree, Marshall. And, you know, this is the thing, how I look at it is I look at it this way, that that I just enjoy being here. So I'm trying to be more consistent with my lives. And so I want, if I can, and I can't always promise that I'm going to be on every day, but I'm trying to go back to my schedule of being on a little bit in the afternoon, like between 1 and 2, somewhere in that proximity. I can't give an exact time, and usually in the evening around 9 o'clock, if I can. Like I said, I can't always be on time because like tonight I came on after 10. And but I'm going to try to be a little bit more consistent, so that I can be on here. I like to be consistent so people know where to find me. Even if I just come on 15 minutes, I'd like to be on for a little bit. Okay, I'm not a 6-hour live streamer. I'm not a 5-hour live streamer. If I make it an hour, I'm lucky. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. And it feels good to be back. And I'm trying to get back in the groove again here on YouTube as far as the live streams go. I'm always doing my content, which takes up a lot of time. And so when I'm not doing content, I try to come on over when I'm not busy in my in-person life. So may God bless you all. And I thank you. And I hope to talk to you all soon again. And make sure to like, share, subscribe to all 5 of my channels. Links are pinned to the top of the comments section on all my daily videos. If you connect with all 5 channels, I will likely connect back with you. So have a wonderful night. May God bless you. And I hope to talk to you soon again. Good night.